So today we're going to be talking about a phenomenon that has been plaguing children's YouTube for the best part of last year and has now made a resurgence this year. This is All Things Creepy. Let's begin. This was brought to my attention first by my sister, who is currently living in Spain, and apparently it's gotten quite bad over there. Momo is the character in question, taking on the form of this image here. The almost urban legend, if you will, description of Momo is that she is a Japanese woman that contacts young children via WhatsApp. Once there, she proceeds to ask increasingly disturbing requests of the child, which ultimately culminates with, of course, naturally you'd think, why don't they just cease contact with this Momo, and why do they even make contact in the first place? Well, first off, these are very young children. Young children are easily influenced. Secondly, the appearance of Momo itself is quite terrifying, so it's almost a case of blackmail. Of course, someone rationally, maybe an adult, would be more skeptical of something like this telling them to do something, but a child is initially fearful, and they may do whatever you say if there's an underlying fear of threat. Sadly, several children have lost their lives so far, attributed to coercion from Momo. It appears that recently Momo has been able to infiltrate YouTube videos, and of course when I first heard this, I thought it might be someone re-uploading videos and replacing the initial content, editing it with a clip of Momo inside. However, this isn't entirely the case. In some instances, the videos are on the official channel of the uploader, however they've been hacked in some way to contain a small clip of Momo, which then proceeds to blackmail the child into going and adding them on WhatsApp, and of course, from there, they now have contact with this small, very easily influenced child. They can gain access to whatever they want and therefore blackmail even further, which is probably why so much is occurring. Now, of course, many instantly jump to the supernatural explanation for Momo. There's a creepy picture of her, maybe it's some kind of ghostly spirit, evil apparition. That's not the case. This is where the image comes from. It's a Japanese sculpture based on some kind of folklore that they have over there. It is not real, it's a sculpture. Admittedly, it is scary, but this thing isn't going to come to life, it's fixed in place. So, who exactly is Momo? Well, Momo is probably a collective of people. It's an easy conduit for people to gain influence and access into a child's private and personal information. The motives of these people, it's unclear, and they're probably varied. There are a lot of sick, twisted people that get some kind of power trip from making a child do this. There are also people who are in it for financial gain. If you have access to a child's WhatsApp, you could potentially blackmail them into giving their parents credit details, bank statements, things like that, leading to potential identity theft, maybe even just stealing someone's money if they give enough details. So all in all, let me know your thoughts on this. Hopefully YouTube cracks down on it. I don't think there needs to be any kind of protocol, in terms of law. They just need to crack down on the ability to hack into someone else's content. Obviously you shouldn't be able to do that. The solution, well, of course it's tricky. I mean, it would take a lot of intelligent coding and stuff that's way beyond me. I mean, I just make videos. If there's anyone out there watching that knows the intricacies of how this might work, please let me know. And please let me know if this is even possible at all. As far as I can tell, I haven't come across any videos like this myself. It's just based on what other people have said, what concerned parents of children have said. So there is a possibility that this could all have been blown out of proportion by hysteria. I know for a fact there are videos uploaded that have clips of Momo in them. However, the hacking thing is a bit more dubious. I'm aware that YouTube has recently denied that this is even happening on their videos and that it's impossible based on the algorithms. However, I wouldn't just instantly assume that therefore it's a hoax. YouTube's child-only version of the website has often been the target for nefarious content, and we've seen YouTube in the past just instantly dismiss things to pretty much cover their own back, so I'd take their statements with a grain of salt. Especially since there have been genuine cases that have been linked to this Momo phenomenon. So if any part of this can be written off as a hoax, maybe it's the hacking, but it's not out of the realm of possibility that there are some people out there who are trying to get access to a child's WhatsApp, so I'd say this case is far from closed. But for now, Momo is still a very real threat. Not a supernatural threat, as it may initially seem, but a much more sinister and real-life threat to the children of our world's lives and even their parents' money if you only want to look at it from a financial standpoint. Thank you all for watching. Like the video if you did. Try to avoid watching any child-friendly content at the moment because obviously it's a key target for stuff like this. It would be ironic if they hacked into one of my videos and put it there, but who knows. Like the video if you did, share it with a friend. Once again, I've been away from a long time, but I'm very much back. I'll try to get the content going regular again. It may take some time. I've been through a move. Thank you to everyone for sticking with me. And of course, if you haven't already, subscribe for more creepy content.